Hey guys, it's Adam. Thanks for participating in our giveaway. It went pretty well, like way way better than I thought it was going to. So that's cool. It was kind of like a test pilot, I guess. Now I know, like, people are actually like will be interested if we do it. Part of what my what we're trying to do as a guild is try to do charity work as much as we can. Like, that's not exactly going to be a branch of ours, but it's something that I feel is like pretty important. And I feel like, as a guild and being in the metaverse and stuff and being able to work together from, with people all over the world, I feel like it's a responsibility kind of to do the best we can to, help everybody we can. So that's kind of what, like, I'm going for. So now I know, what we can do. So that's cool. Real quick before I do the raffle. Oh, so I'm gonna try to do this like I don't have the guy who normally like messes with the bots. I'm not like the bot guy. So I'm literally I wrote down everybody's name who was in time and um reacted to the I reacted to the comments. Like, I guess I could have been a little bit more clear. I'll know better next time. And uh, because there was a couple different comments that people were commenting on, so I just tallied them. It is what it is. Like, they're all, most of them guys were new members, so it is. It's cool. Um, so real quick, what we are going to be about when the game comes out. Scythe is going to be like protective services type deal where adventurers, people that aren't really trying to do the guild thing themselves, but want to be able to go outside of the safe zone and everything. They'll be able to hire us, and we'll sorry about that. They'll be able to hire us or whatever, and we'll guide them, and in deep space, protect them from pirates and whatnot. We'll be able to do, freighters, when they're doing shipments, they can hire us to chaperone their freighters, same deal. So that's what uh, one of our branches is going to be. We're going to have three. And we kind of decided that it'd be in our best interest to go with mining and ship crafting as, a part of what we're going to do. For one thing, it's probably going to be way cheaper to build our own ships than it's going to be to buy them off other people. And it opens up the opportunities of what we can do as a guild, and it also opens us up to have more members, and people be able to do what they want to do. Um, that's kind of what I started this guild for, is because I wanted kind of to be able to do things like not my own way, but differently than what other people are doing. Um, and I don't want to start at the very bottom of like 1,000 person guild. Like, I get someone who's not really trying to be that involved. Like, I understand why they would do that, but like, for what, if this game's going to be what it's going to, they say it's going to be. I don't want to be at the bottom. I'd rather try to get to the top, and you know that's what I figured I'd try to do. Um, and I'm starting. It's a process. It's not easy, and it's definitely not a one man job. There's no way to do this with one person, and you're starting to get like guys to that are able to, like, I understand, like, some guys, a lot of guys, you're business owners, like, you guys got other obligations. Like, I'm not. I appreciate everybody who's here, like, honestly, like, I really do. So it's not like, but we need some people to be hands on so we can progress and get better. And we got like guys like Neo and Raska, like, guiding us and everything. They've been, in the metaverse, realm for a while. So we're getting there. It's step by step, and for only being doing this for less than a month, I think we're doing all right. So that's why I kind of did this. Like I didn't. I was getting anxious to get the 50 members. So I figured I'd push it a little bit. And like I said, it was a nice test pilot. Um, I figured it'd be more fun this way. If the guys that don't want to be hands on, like if you want to hang with us while we do our thing, like if we don't get to where we need to be, worst comes to worst, you can just jump boat later on. It's not like you would have, invested any more time into that guild than you would have into this guild if you're just around, along for the ride. Um, I'm like dead serious about this, so like I'm getting less sleep now than when I was working 40 or 50, 60 hours a week, like as a crane operator. Like I literally miss entire nights of sleep trying to figure this stuff out. So I'm trying, like I really am doing my best. So and like there's guys that are doing their best, and my thing is like I hate asking people to do stuff, so like I'm going to try to do everything myself. So you're probably going to have to try to tell me like, hey, I want to do this, like please go ahead. And like I kind of like the idea of this being like a open canvas for not just me but for anybody who wants to not be at the bottom. There's guys that got some serious skills in this guild, you know what I mean? And if you join like 1,000-person guild, you're not going to be able to shine. You know what I mean? Like I'm trying to just let everybody do their thing and have a good time and actually get to do something. And I'm not, nothing against these other guilds, but they're already got those guys. You know what I mean? So what are you going to do? It's either we keep making other guilds or you just accept being at the very shit bottom. And I'm not about it. So it is what it is. If if we fail, as long as we pull off a couple charities and we can say we helped at least a couple people, then it wouldn't have been a complete waste of time. But like, listen, I'm dead serious. So we're just, like I said, we're just going to work it. So yeah, I'm going to do this raffle. So the guys, I don't want to keep you guys around anymore longer than you have to. So just so everybody, like I'm gonna call off the names and I'm gonna check them on my tablet to make sure they're here. Just so everybody knows that it's like legit. I got constructive avidness. Shit. I can't pronounce some of these guys' names, man. But number 7384. All right, so we got the spot, got scissors. I'm cutting them off as I read them. This is going to take a while, probably. All right. Learner, Blast, Ubaid, and oh man, I know that club dude. I'm sorry, bro. Origin, I know you. Sorry, man. I think you came in. I'll check, but I think you came in after the last dude. Like, and I feel like let me count because I would just do it, but I feel like that's not the, that kind of defeats the purpose. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We got GL Harvey, Luco, and all right. So just so you guys know, like I'm cutting them all the same like length and everything like that. I'm gonna lay them out, show you guys before I put them in. And it won't always be like this, I swear. I'm gonna have the bot figured out next time. I kind of should have probably did that first. All right. All right, we got Slevin. Lucky number Slevin. Frigate. Got Constructive Evidence again. Learner again. Blast. eBay. Well, how be he digging in? You know what? The club, you were in there before Behe somehow, so I'll just throw you in, bro. Because I know Behe's been in here for a minute, so I don't know how that happened. I didn't even know Behe was on today. All right. I gotta write you up a ticket, bro. Club. Gotcha, club. All right. Blast. Oh, shit. Already got him. Luco. All right. Got Khalid Jr. I gotta write him a ticket. Definitely write that one. All right. See, the problem is a couple. We got a couple of you guys like more than one thing. This is my fault. This isn't your guys' fault. This is my fault. Caden, Sky. Before I put these all in, I'm gonna count them off too and everything. Make sure we're good. For everybody here who's watching this, I feel you can turn it off, and I'll post the winners, and I'm sure somebody will stick it out to the end, and they'll be able to make sure that I didn't lie to you. Not that I would, but you guys don't know that yet. All right. This is embarrassing. All right, all right. Got Higlaf. Yep. Squall. Squall number 2. Levin. I think that's what it's saying. Levin. GL Harvey. All right, that does it for that. Uh, Dark Blade. Got Robert. Sang. I'm not gonna butcher your name, bro. You know it. You've been with us for a minute. Actually, he might have been like, first 5 for sure. He might have been the second guy. Devcaster, Dowcaster. Sorry about that. Got Neo Dow. And that's it. That's it. Thanks, guys. Sorry about that. I really am. I could have did it beforehand, but I wanted you guys to see that I'm not fucking bullshitting. All right, going down. Oh, got GL. I'm not gonna do this whole way, but all right. GL Harvey, Squall, Higlaf. I remember just seeing you guys, so I knew you're there. Khalid Jr. Oh wait, you are here twice. Caden Sky, Neo Dow. I'm not gonna butcher your name either. It's Isaiah Bowler. I am, man. 7384. You got it. Levin. This is the worst. Worst raffle ever. Frigate Blast. Yeah. Robert Sang. Luco. Constructive Avidness. Dowcaster. Ubade. Dark Blade. Club. Be my dude. Slevin. Learner. And Khalid Jr. Yeah. All right. Let me just double check real quick. Oh man. All right. Sorry guys. Swear I'll make this quick. Just want to make sure I didn't miss anybody. Okay, I see 11 is. All right, guys, we're doing it. All right. First, because we're doing two. We're doing two. All right. First one is going to Blast. Blast. 8498. There you go, homie. Yeah. Frigate. What? Frigate and Blast. 8130-8498. You guys got yourselves whichever ships you decide to go with. Sorry, I got something in my eye. But yeah, you guys, whether you want the jet or not the jet. Sorry, not yet. Whether it's the jet, the new the Fimble Skybike, or the X4. I figured I'll give you guys a choice because I mean we all have our preference. I personally like the jet, the Opal Jet. I know the X4 I guess has more guns or whatever, but the Fimble doesn't have any guns. So keep that in mind when you make up your decision. So, all right, guys. Well, I'll reach out to you, and then that will conclude this first raffle. Um, if anybody wants to stick around, and I'll let you know a little bit more about myself. For those who are kind of trying to see this through to the end, I'll I'll let you know a little bit about myself. Um, name's Adam. I am 35. I grew up with two younger brothers, so I'm the oldest of three, and I am 5'8" and like 155 pounds. Like I'm not a very big guy. And so growing up, like my brothers were kind of like, they're just big. They're tall and they're just like, big guys, you know what I mean? But like when you're kids, you know, bigger kids pick on you for that. So we kind of got, we grew up kind of getting used to getting picked on a little bit. Well, my dad told us real young, like not to take shit. So, the bullies found out real quick that we weren't the goofy guys or the small guys to pick on. And, that's why like I'm not worried about this whole, the corporate guilds. You know what I mean? We're little right now, but we got a couple years to build and to get onto the level of those other guilds. And even if we don't get all the way to their level, we don't have to be on all the way on their level because there's going to be a lot more of us than there are of them. So we just gotta not be dickheads and do what we're going to do. Try to do the best that we can do. And me and B, we've just been the ones that like I've already kind of been like trying to do most of this stuff. It's going to change. Obviously, more guys join. More than welcome to help out all that you want. Um, we're trying to figure out ways that the guys who want to make money with the guild, like or as the guild, will have an opportunity to do that. Talking in like Neodad about yield farming and stuff like that. It's just trying to learn what he knows a lot of stuff. So like he's trying to teach us a lot all at once, and it's trying to like I'm trying to grasp a lot of stuff. So we're just getting there. We aren't 1,000-person guild yet, and that's just why we're doing it. Basically, so that we can be from the bottom to the top. Um. So yeah, I'm not really trying to let them intimidate us or anything like that. Like that's what they kind of were going to try to do. They got that whole interstellar alliance thing, which is like, cool. They're trying to like they're having their whole like big gang thing, and if you're not in the gang, then what are you going to do? Like, eventually there's going to have to be like a whole nother gang. So I don't know, man. Like that's kind of what I'm thinking is going to happen. So we're just going to stay in our lane. Like one thing that my dad taught me was never start a fight, but be able to handle the fight, be able to finish that fight. So that's kind of how I'm going to approach this game. I'm not going to go be out there pirating people and knocking people for their stuff. Like that's not what I'm going to be about. I want to be there trying to keep people from getting knocked. Um, and hopefully we form enough alliances along the way that like it's cool. We can just do our thing and all live in harmony out there because it's going to be like why the little guy is going to fight the little guys. You know what I mean? Like we need to be working together as much as we can. So that's kind of why why I would like to protect the services thing. Originally, I did want to be like a bounty hunter, and be a bounty hunter guild. And I'm not saying that we can't be bounty hunters. Like that's like kind of going to be a gig where you're not. Like I'm all for helping you out. You asked me like to send a couple guys with you to do a mission, whatever. Like I'm down to whatever if it makes your life easier. But um, primarily, I don't think that's what we need to be doing. Um, it's because it's going to be a big universe. How we're going to spend all of our time not only fighting with every other bounty hunter that's out there, which is like 90% of the people right now, but then we're going to like have to find them. We're going to like look into like I don't even know how that's going to work. Like they're talking about like going to bars and stuff, and like it's like real life. Like we're really going to have to find these people. I'm not trying to spend my life, all my days, uh, you know, doing that. Like everybody who wants to, like, go for it, man. But we're gonna do other things. I know a lot of people want to do the mining and the crafting, and I feel like that's going to be a pretty good thing to be into as well. So, um, you know, it's going to be our three main focuses, and charity work. Like that's something that I just feel like we got to do. Um, yeah. So, growing up, me or my dad had me and my brothers, my dad and my mom. So me and my dad and my mom were great, great parents growing up. Like they really were. Like they were the kind of parents that would take us to football practice and actually stay. They didn't use it like a daycare. And like I appreciate. Some people got time. Like I'm not hating on anybody that's got to do what they got to do. I'm just saying like my dad and my mom were like there a lot. So you know they taught us like how to stand up for ourselves and the importance of teamwork, and that's why I'm trying to like build a team. The one guild, I'm not gonna like call names, but like they got their guild set up so the one guy is on top. They got like two or three guys right below him, and then they got like it's just like progressively gets just like snowballed down, and then like they even say, like most of the people are going to be like on the very bottom until you prove yourself otherwise. I okay, like if that's what you guys want to do, I get it. I guess you feel secure, um, but that's not how we're going to do it here. Like I don't want to have there's going to be certain people that are going to have to take a leadership role, but like nobody's like going to be anybody's boss. Like I'm not anybody's boss. I'm just trying to keep things running while we until enough people get on board that it's self-sustaining. Like that'll be a nice day. And it's we're getting there. We got some good people, and we got like a lot of guys that have a lot of talent. Like a lot of smart people. So like we're definitely not hopeless. We definitely have a shot. We just got to figure out what these other guilds are doing, and the ones that are willing to help us. Like they are out there. You know, we'll take what we can then and help them when we can. so we all can try to coexist and grow together. That would be ideal. I feel like um you know th- but the metaverse, it's a whole a whole new like like thing, like it's a whole new world, basically, like literally a whole new world. And how it's going to be and what's going to happen in it is all going to come down to like right now. Like we're the ones that are building it, so if we let it be built like shit, it's going to be like shit forever. So we kind of got to do our best to not let it be like shit, you dig? And that's all we can do, and try to make a little bit of money. Why not? And have fun. That's what the game is for. So that's where I'm at with it. I am competitive. Like, don't get me like, I am competitive. I'm not like always laid back. Like, I want to win, like for real. So you know, that's just what we're gonna have to try to do. And anytime you guys got any ideas, man, like seriously, like let me know. Like I'm not gonna try to stop you from doing something cool. Like that's I appreciate everybody that's trying to like make this thing dope. It's not just mine. It's all of ours. Really, that's what it's about. Is guild. We're trying to get a DAO set up. That's not easy. We got to find somebody. Well, Neo's good with that stuff, but like he's got a million other things to do. I'm not trying to bug him about it. So, if he gets to it before we have to get to it, then you know we're going to move on the charity thing first anyway. I feel like that's not going to hurt. Like now we know that it'll work. So, yeah, that's it, man. I appreciate anybody that hung out, and I appreciate everybody that participated in the giveaway. And I hope you guys, the guys that jumped on, that help us get to our 50. I hope you hang around, man. You know, I appreciate it if you do, and I understand if you don't. No hard feelings either way. You know, I will get in touch, or if now I'm going to do it right away. I'll get in touch with these guys, or I'll reach out if you guys aren't on right now. I'm not sure where you are at in the world. We'll figure it out from there. All right, guys. Well, thank you for your time, and I'm sorry for this being kind of a mess. I know it was probably long and painful. Um, it'll be better next time. I promise. All right, guys. Later.